Alright, in today's video we're gonna take a little walk around the homestead and see where we're going so far. I'm shooting solo today, so you won't see much of me in this video. Some might be happy. But we have the first garden I put in when we bought the place. Right now it's just perennials, a rose bush, and starting out with these perennials and stuff, I've noticed we've been attracting a lot of helpful pollinators around the yard. We have the front flower bed. We have some gardenia bushes, a lot of hyacinths that came up gorgeous this year. And a mix of things. A little palm tree over there in the corner. And then we come over to this one. This is the second garden bed. And once the weather warms up a bit more, we'll have beautiful passion flowers sprouting up over here. They tend to die out during the winter, but they come up quick from ground. We have my first peach tree that I planted when we first moved in. It's about 3 years old. Had perfect health on it. And I noticed we had a late freeze and not a single flower got frosted or fell off, which is very good. And then we come over here to the next garden. And we have some azaleas and a few lilacs and things like that. You can see a few little things starting to come up. Some flowers that are resprouting. We have the Mexican petunia right here. Looks a little dead right now, but it'll start coming up when it warms. New addition this year, we have my fig. This one, I believe, is a Celeste fig. Got hit a little bit by the frost, but it still's got some buds coming, so hopefully it'll do good. And then you come over here, we have the brown turkey fig. Right over there we're coming up to. And that one again too got frosted pretty bad in the late freeze. And then I started doing a hedge in the front, mixed with native plum. And then we have the Naking bush cherry and the Hanson's bush cherry, which came up really nice this year. They went in last year. They're looking pretty good. Some of them haven't come up yet, but they're doing pretty good. So this is the beginning of the hedge. Okay, then we come over here. Oh, this one's starting to have some little flower buds coming up. Not too bad for a second year. Alright, and then we're coming up to where I'm starting my orchard. All different plants that I've been buying at different nurseries for pretty good. We have a Metheny plum here. Doing pretty good. Got some leaves coming up. And then we have a couple apple trees right over there. In the background we have a persimmon, all heavily mulched. These went in last year. And we got our little strawberries still doing really good, popping up. All mulched over with hay, help them keep them moist. We got another little apple tree. Another little apple tree. This one's a Red Delicious. And it's just starting to bud out a little bit. Then we have a Kiefer pear over here. Got a little bit of frost damage, but not too bad. Got this one at Tractor Supply for $13. Not too bad. Take a couple years for them to get going, but I'm patient. Okay, and then in the back you can see we have little bushes. We have a mix of camellias and rhododendrons that'll start forming my hedge for a little microclimate getting going. We have another little peach tree I just put in this year. Nice little tree. Looking pretty good. Buds are swelling up nice. Then we have blueberry bushes I put in last year. Got these on clearance at Lowe's for like $5, which isn't too bad. They had a little bit of a tough summer. But you can see this one, we have a lot of flowers. And we even have some little blueberries poking up. Looking nice. Oh, and this one has a lot of little blueberries on it. Got some healthy growth coming this year. Then you come over here, we have another annual flower bed I started with some mixed lettuces and herbs in here. And the lettuces made it through the freezes over the winter, so that's really good. But they're looking good. We have a little bit of a little tiny huckleberry bush I'm going to try. Got 3 of those little guys planted. Looking pretty good. And we got little baby lilac right there. And then we have an ornamental, I want to say it's a plum, I think. Pretty nice looking. Budded out good this year. And we've got some peonies in here. A little bit of Swiss chard. Took a little bit of a beating over the winter, but all in all did pretty good. We got some little cilantros. We got parsley up in here. We got lemon thyme and Russian sage. All this is coming up very nice. We got one of our shade trees we planted, a nice little river birch. Looking pretty good. Did pretty good over the summer. First year planted. And then we're going to come down over here. And we have a few blackberry bushes that I planted in, looking nice. You can see this one's starting to get some flower buds coming. Some of them look a little rough, but some of them are still hidden under the leaves and the mulch. These ones are doing pretty good. Getting ready for spring. Oh. Looking very nice. Then if you come down here, you'll see where I started planting my vegetable garden. And these are the rows I put in some pea plants, which went in a little bit late, but kind of works out because we had unexpected cold fronts coming through. Where the potatoes are, the straw protected them, so none of them got frosted. And then we have some broccoli and cabbage in here. Let me see if I can find one. There's a nice little patch of sprouts. Those are my kohlrabi planted. We have some cabbage hiding in here somewhere. There's a nice little group of them. I mulched them over with some pine straw to protect them from the freeze we had, and they did really good. And then we have some garlic up in here. The garlic's doing really good. My little spinaches survived the winter, and they're starting to come to nicely. And then over here, we got the asparagus. It's just starting to send up their little shoots now. These have only been in the ground for a year, so some of the shoots are a little spindly. Then we also have a rhubarb. Alright. And I hope you enjoyed the quick little tour of what we got going on. This is where we started with the homestead. And I'll keep you updated as we keep going. Have a good day. Bye.